Hey guys, Popular Boat here, playing some more Hearts of Iron 4 in our Great War campaign. Now, it's a new session, planning on it being my last session for this series. Because it's going to be quite a grind to actually get across to Japan, the US, Brazil. We don't have much of a navy after the fighting over here, so we're just going to kind of, I don't know, see what we can do, wrap things up, and start fresh. Now, let's resume. We're getting ready to cross over to Ireland. Which group are those guys from? This one. So they've got 40 days till they go. Now that's planes. What are our boats doing? Repairing, I guess? Sure looks like it. So we're pretty much crushing our way through Africa, mostly. What is this? Who are these guys? Are they Egyptian men? Yes, Egypt. Egypt and Free France. I mean, they shouldn't really have anywhere to get equipment from, so they shouldn't last too long. Helps if I leave the game unpaused. Now who are... Oh, motorized ambulances. Cool. So... Still going on land doctrine. We're up to date on everything else. Reinforcement rate could be handy. Industry we're good on. Still a fair way away from 1922 to have to worry about that one. Defense and soft attack, huge amount of breakthrough. We're definitely going after that. 130 days isn't too bad. Free dockyards. What do we need? Where's this fleet of ours? It probably needs more destroyers. Yeah, destroyers and light cruisers. We've got 2 lines of light cruisers. Let's get another line of destroyers out. They should be fully upgraded, and they are. That should be those guys. Yep. Now, what are we working on? We're repairing civ factories. We're building new factories. Don't care about repairing infrastructure. We should probably just be building new stuff as well. Okay, so fighting through Africa is mostly just going slowly. 1917. Have we learned what tanks are yet? We are. 74 more days. Reduce supply consumption, more resource gain, more construction speed. Done. Do 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 do. Alright, we've got troops lining up against Iran. We should probably justify a war goal if that's what we're gonna push through to get to India. 120 days is gonna be a bit of a wait. UK must be getting low on everything. They still have a ton of convoys. We have the naval supremacy. We should be sinking little bits of this remaining fleet pretty fast. These guys are ready to cross. 5 more days, or 7 more days. Come on. Time was progressing very slowly there. Unassigned divisions, hey? What was this division for? Wasn't our basic dudes? It's like one step up from our basic dudes. Were they for Africa? Yes, okay. They should all be assigned. Ooh, some of you should be assigned there. Let's reduce that front because they're getting pushed back. Yeah, that works. Baltic Duchy wants to give us 8 horse-drawn vehicles a month. Sure. Who else do we have that's unassigned? More strong dudes. They can go on to this group for Iran. We finished a new national focus. Next year we get another research slot. More dockyards? Dockyards is probably going to be a pretty decent bet. Hello, HOI4. Welcome to stream. What's happening? We are winding down the end of this campaign, trying to see if we can get through Africa. We control most of the world. Well, most of the important stuff. We're trying to knock out Africa, get across to Brazil, get up to the US, maybe knock out Japan. See how far we can get. Now, we could do some of our political tree, get more recruitable pop, work our way down to a fascist coup. Let's do it. Ooh, we made our landing in Ireland. Forgot to give those guys an actual job to do. Alright, we've got to hope that... Yeah, there we go, we've got our first port. As soon as we actually get into port, we can assign the rest of our men. And hopefully they can get there without being hit by submarines. And we will smash out what's left up there. If we have a look at our diplomacy screen, we can see who we're at war with. Some little pockets around. We could fight the Soviets to get across to Japan. We have a non-aggression pact. We have to get troops onto the border with them to be able to cancel that early. We should be able to do that though. Okay, that red group isn't gonna need to hold that front. So let's start lining people up on the Soviet border. I'm so keen for the next expansion where we can manage fronts a hell of a lot easier using the other guys, the field marshals, and make groups to assign a front to. These should probably be a little different. Red group instead going up here somewhere. Blue group knocking out the middle. Then purple group knocking out the center. Who else we got? Those guys don't need to be defending. They can push through from Romania. And these guys can specialize down to here. And really rush for, like, I don't know, Japan. Let's give him a new theatre. Oh, thanks for the sub, Arthur. It'd be nice if YouTube notified you when you're streaming. So we've moved all those guys. We finished off Ireland. Let's give our defensive troops garrison orders. Keep that suppression up. It's a bit more than they're really designed to cover, but they can do it. I believe in them. Another unit is ready. Alright, all of those people should be getting rearranged. We'll expand our navy a little. We're gonna have to move those planes around. Get ready for Soviets. We're gonna... why can't we cancel their military access? We can. Now, where's the Cancel Non-Aggression Pact? We can't do it before 1918. We can do it early. Alright, so we can't do it for a year, but after that year we can do it if we have a shitload of troops on their border. So let's get a shitload of troops on their border, and then we can crush them reasonably soon. Now these fronts are struggling. Let's reduce their aggressiveness. Those guys are just holding the line. They're just slowly creeping forward. Is that guy? That guy is a field marshal. We could just put more people into his group. Yeah, we'll see how we go. Could you turn on Austria-Hungary? No. We can't really get them out of our faction, unfortunately. As much as I would love to. Okay, let's have a quick look. I think a lot of the... No, we got decent supply all down here. Just trying to see what we could do to improve how things are going down this way. But there really isn't much. It's just they have a lot more troops down there than we do. Now, are we losing people to boat fights? Probably. We'll see. Yeah. Like we've already won, it's just the grind of getting to the finishing stages. Now, while we wait for a justification against Iran, how about we get these people to close this pocket? Because that justification is going to take us through to November. Alright, we got a prototype for tanks. Really? Cool, so these light tanks are useless because they don't have a proper build? Like, what the hell? The heavy tank does. The Gross tractor does. Just... this mod. Alright, let's learn what tanks are. We're sinking more shit. One of the dudes over here died. Let's reduce him down to standing on that front. Give him a job so he gets planning bonus. Alright, we've learned about armoured warfare. Let's get our War of Movement in. More planning speed, more division speed, more breakthrough. Sounds fantastic. Military youth. An extra 2% recruitable pop. Reduced division training time. Cool. Can you guys just have some success over here, please? Not really. Alright, so... What would you guys in stream like to see me play next for a fresh start? Probably not the Great Wall mod because I feel like it's not the most polished. But we can do a silly concept vanilla game, we can do a Kaiserreich game. I wouldn't mind doing small Kaiserreich actually. There we go, Soviets have knocked out the Russian Empire. More cars, hey? How about you go into this group that doesn't have enough divisions? What are our armoured cars even like? Kaiserreich Japan is a mighty good suggestion. Do we have spare armoured cars? Oh, we got enough. What about motorized? Yeah, let's update that. Yeah, Kaiserreich Japan would be good actually. Austrian Kaiserreich. Less enthusiastic about that. Unless they've changed Austria a fair bit, because it was a pretty massive area. I mean, doing Kaiserreich and a whole bunch of naval invasions could be good. Alright, we know what flamethrowers are. That'll give us a whole bunch of extra breakthrough. 5 years ahead of time on trench mortar. Okay, do we want more soft attack or better defense and soft attack? Cavalry, motorized, leg infantry. Let's get the improved light machine guns. Let's declare war on Iran. Call all our allies. Wars have been merged. We're still just sinking boats over there. Iran's joined this nonsense. Where are these guys? Oh, yes. Okay. Let's get them down here because I want to use them to help crush India. The only problem is let's get them all to there. Go from there to the mainland. Make sure they're getting escorted. And from the mainland they can walk their way over here. Or walk their way on trains or whatever you want to call it. We should get control of states off of the Ottomans, because otherwise... Oh, fuck you. Otherwise they're going to gain a lot of land for no good reason. Yeah, let's do Kaiser Japan after this. I think that'd be a fun campaign. Oh. Pocket's vibrating to remind me to start streaming. Way ahead of you, alarm. New players modern day Iran. I really can't be bothered with the modern day mod. I just don't think it's all that appealing, to be honest. Well, not for me at least. Okay, let's continue working on infantry equipment. We've got military factories that are free. We have a lot of broken ones though. We need a lot more support equipment so they can go on that. Welcome to stream, Hieronymus and Zane though. Don't think I greeted you guys earlier. Alright, those guys aren't going to get there before that line they're assigned to closes, so let's get them on there. Damn, we've got non-aggression pact with China as well. Alright, new troops. Let's get them assigned down here. There goes Iran. We got a bunch of weapons out of that. Let's ask for control of Sistan. Thank you. Draw that front a third time. And get pushing. Alright, down here we got this unassigned division to send to the front. Oh, fuck's sake. Get over there. Horses from Italy. Yeah, I reckon we'll do Kaiser Japan. So let's call this an episode. Let's call this a campaign. And we'll make a new start on our new campaign very shortly. So thanks guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed the series. Like, subscribe, check out the links below the video, and I'll see you in the next one.